Some things I have been loving, and some of them have even made my life a little easier. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here today. I want to welcome anybody that's new, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to become a part of this group. Well, let me go over some things that I have been loving lately, and a few of them actually have made my life easier. The first thing I want to talk about is this primer. Now, this is by L'Oreal, and it is the Magic Perfecting Base, and it's a primer. It's a small jar, so don't expect anything large. I thought it would be bigger than this. So this is the size of it. And it's just a face primer. Now, those of you that have been with me, you know I don't care for foundation. I just like to wear a tinted sunscreen. But I do love primers. I feel like, especially at my age, it just kind of evens out the texture of your skin. You know, you get some peaks and valleys with those deep wrinkles, which I have plenty of. So by taking a little of this, and it's like a soft cream, and just pressing it, well, I'll press this in here. Just pressing it in like around your mouth or maybe up on your crow's feet. It gives you a little bit of spackle, if you know what I mean. So I really am enjoying this one. I got it from Amazon, and whatever I talk about in here, I will list and link below. But this has worked very well for me. That leads me to a question. Do any of you wear primer on a regular basis? I know some people don't wear it at all. They have no use for it, says it does nothing for them, and then others say they just absolutely have to have it. Now, I realize there are some primers that help your makeup adhere better and things like that. I don't wear it for makeup purposes because I don't like foundations, but I wear it for just kind of smoothing out and filling in some textured areas of my skin. So let me know what you do. The next thing I've really been loving, and I just did a YouTube shorty video on this, is this CosmoSun sun lotion. I have enjoyed this so much, especially on my lower legs, to just even out that pigmentation. It makes a huge difference. And I think in the YouTube shorty I showed where you can put it on your chest, your shoulders, anywhere. It just gives you a wonderful bronze look with a little bit of shimmer, and I just love it. The next thing are 2 pair of earrings. I got them from TJ Maxx. They're identical, only one is gold and one is silver. Now, the reason I really love these is because I like the button style earrings like this. I have a whole slew of button style earrings, which I wear all the time. And these, though they're not round like a button, they've got some shape to them. It's like a big gold chunk or a big silver chunk. And I just really like the way they look. I guess because I'm always pulling my hair back and the earring shows, I just like that. And I like these kind better than dangly earrings. I'll go ahead and try one on for you. So I put the silver one on. So as you can see, they don't dangle, but they're big, and I like that big thing right here on my earlobe. These were $12.99 a piece at TJ Maxx. The next thing is this Neutrogena Tinted Mineral sunscreen. And it is a 30 SPF. Now, I'm sure you've seen this all over YouTube. It's new, and many people have reviewed it. Some people love it. Some people don't like it at all. I happen to be one that loves it, and I'll tell you why. I wear sunscreen as my foundation 90% of the time, and I found the perfect color. I've never had a sunscreen, a tinted sunscreen, that was the color that matched me, that I felt comfortable in. And this one is in the shade Medium Deep. It has titanium and zinc oxide in it. Now, one thing I'll tell you, it is messy. That's one thing I don't like about it, but not enough for me not to wear it. And I also don't like the price. I believe this is somewhere around $16. It's a very small tube. It is 1.1 fluid ounce. That's pricey. But you shake it up, and then when you take the lid off, look how messy this is. It's all over the lid, and it comes out, it's kind of runny. Put a little bit on right there, and I'll rub that in for you. It gives a nice glow. It's more on the glowy side, so if you don't like that glow to your face, more that dewy look, you wouldn't care for it. But I love the shade. I just don't like the mess of it. The next thing I've been loving is this lipstick color. I have it on today. Now it's pretty bold for me. I usually like to wear things a little more softer, but I saw this on Tammy's Ageless Beauty. She showed it on her channel. It's by Revlon. It's color 425, and it's called Soft Silver Red. Now, it's not really a red color. It's more of a, I don't know, like a pinky coral, but it's kind of red. I'll put a little on. I mean, I don't see any red in it, but it's bold. But I love it, and it stays on well. It's got a little bit of a sheen or shimmer to it. It's comfortable, and I would have never picked this color up by looking at the, bottom here where it shows the color. I would have thought, oh no, that's not for me. But when I saw it on Tammy's channel and she had it on, it looked so pretty on her. I wanted to give it a try, and I really, really love it. Another thing is this satin pillowcase. I'll hold it up here for you to see the print. It's a real soft leopard print in brown and like an off-white. It's not silk, it's satin. And what I like about it is it has a zipper on the end. So when you put your pillow in it, you can zipper it. I do have two other satin pillowcases, but they didn't have a zipper. So this is really well made. It's made by Kitsch, Kitsch. It came from Amazon. Again, I'll have it below. And it really is nice to have a satin pillowcase. I guess it'd be great to have a real silk one, which I have never had. But they're cooling. They say they're better for your skin, your hair, and I just really like the pattern. And the last thing I want to share with you are these little, I guess they're called sweater clips. This one has a butterfly in the middle. I'll see if you can see that. And then pearls along here. Then they have two clips, one on each end. The reason I had to get these was because when my arm was in a cast, I couldn't get it in any clothing. None of my long sleeve tops would go over that thick cast. And even with just this brace on, because it's not as thick, but it still is thick, And it's got that Velcro and these tabs, and I try to pull a sweater on and it sticks to it, and I have to tug to get it over. It's just a big pain. So what I did, because I always take a sweater, a cardigan with me everywhere I go, I got these little sweater clips from Amazon. And I'll show you how they work. I'm sure you can figure it out, but this way I could wrap my sweater around my arms, and I could even put my right arm through the sleeve, not this, and I didn't have to worry about it falling off. Because usually when I put a sweater around my shoulders like this, as I'm getting in and out of my purse, it's all falling off and getting all lopsided and falls on the floor. Well, this was perfect. So I can just hook each end. Let me stand up a little so you can see. You can place it wherever you want. I could have placed it down here further. But I'm not going to lose my sweater or my cardigan or a wrap or whatever I have on. So this really came in handy for me, and yet it still is. And even when I'm able to get rid of this brace, I think I'm going to keep using these because, again, many times I'm in a sleeveless, like a spaghetti strap or tank top, but I have to have something to put over my shoulders or put on in air conditioning. And so this is perfect. And they came in a pack of, I think it was 7 of them for $7.99. Here they all are. They come individually packaged, and each one has something different. They all have the clips, like there's a tree of life on here, the butterfly that I have on. This one has a feather. I don't know if you can see that. This one just has like a little fake diamond, little crystal thing in the middle. They're just very pretty. So I wanted to let you know about those. You could wear them to keep your scarves on or anything, and you can't beat the price for the amount that you get. So those are the things that I have been loving and enjoying lately. And let me know if you've come across something new that you really like or you get a lot of use out of or has just made a difference for you. I'd like to give it a try. I don't mind trying anything. Okay, before I leave you with an inside beauty tip, it's time to do the drawing for the $100 gift card. And we're going to do that now through Random Comment Picker. So good luck to everyone. I wish I could give one to each and every one of you. But here we go. Jean Jacobs. Congratulations, Jean. Jean, you can use the card to get you some Fitville walking shoes or do whatever you want with it. And for those of you who didn't win, don't be discouraged because I do these gift cards quite often and you'll always have another chance. Jean, you need to email me. My email is in the description box. Give me your address that you want me to mail the gift card to, and I will get it off to you right away. Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is about God's grace, His absolute amazing grace. And in 2 Corinthians 13:14, it says, "The amazing grace of the Master, Jesus Christ, the extravagant love of God, the intimate friendship of the Holy Spirit shall be with you all." This simple verse calls attention to all three persons of the Trinity and how they all work together to help us with our spiritual growth and our joy in living a Christian life. When you think about God's new grace, each day we have a chance to have a do-over. If we make a mistake yesterday, we receive God's grace and we have another opportunity to do better today. Every hour, every day, with every breath, we have God's grace. We get a clean slate. We have new opportunities each day to be better, to do better, to act better, to be kind, to be loving, to be all that we can be because of His presence within us. Where would we be without the grace of God, with all the ways that we sin each and every day, all the things that we turn our back on when we know better, when we can do better? I am eternally grateful for the grace of God in my life, and I know that you are too. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.